Have you ever wondered if there's a secret recipe to living longer and healthier? Could a simple trip to the sauna be the key? Now you might think, a sauna, really? But stick around because this gets interesting. In a study published in JAMA Internal Medicine, over 2,000 middle-aged men were observed over a span of 20 years. The point of focus, their sauna usage and its intriguing correlation with longevity. The researchers weren't just interested in how often these men were hitting the sauna, but how this frequency was related to cardiac events and mortality. The results were rather surprising. Those who used the sauna 2 to 3 times a week had a 27% lower fatal cardiovascular disease. And for those who used it 4 to 7 times a week, the rate was an astounding 50% lower. Just imagine, a 27% lower fatal cardiovascular disease in those who use the sauna 2-3 times per week, and a whopping 50% lower in those who use it 4-7 times per week. But how does sitting in a hot room do all this? Let's delve into it a little more. Now, envision yourself in a sauna. The heat is not only triggering your profuse sweat, but it's also having a profound impact on your cardiac health. Moderate sauna indulgence can rocket your heart rate to an astonishing 150 beats per minute. It's like performing a high-intensity workout, minus the tiring burpees. The benefits are not just confined to a quickened heartbeat. Prolonged use can also ameliorate blood pressure and the functioning of the ventricles. But the magic isn't just confined make way for heat shock proteins, the unsung warriors of cellular health. The heat stress instigated by the sauna sets these proteins into motion, and these aren't your average proteins. These are the superheroes in the protein world, associated with resilience against stress, aging, and even extending lifespan. And here's something more fascinating. It's not just about the heart. The FOXO3, linked with human longevity, also experiences a significant enhancement. Now let's talk about the FOXO3 gene. It's like a superhero gene for longevity. This gene, my friends, is associated with human longevity. Imagine having a secret ingredient in your DNA that gives you a better chance at hitting a century. That's what the FOXO3 gene polymorphism does. It's linked to being a centenarian, and the plot thickens. In our furry friends, the mice, increasing the FOXO3 gene makes them live 30% longer. Now that's a gene we all want, isn't it? But what does this superhero gene actually do? It's like the director of a movie overseeing the actors. It regulates genes for resilience, DNA repair, immune function, and metabolism. It's like having your own personal health coach built into your DNA. Sounds incredible, doesn't it? But wait, there's more. So what does all this mean for you and your sauna use? Well, let's tie it all together. It's like a warm embrace from science itself, telling us that regular sauna use could be the key to a longer, healthier life. These studies, involving over 2,000 middle-aged men over a 20-year period, suggest that soaking up the heat 2 to 3 times a week could reduce fatal cardiovascular disease by 27% and up to 50% for those who use it 4 to 7 times a week. That's quite a hot deal, isn't it? On a molecular level, our bodies respond to this heat stress by activating heat shock proteins and the FOXO3 gene, known for their roles in cellular health and longevity. So why not give it a try? After all, who doesn't want to live longer and healthier? Just remember to stay hydrated. You might be thinking, I need to move into a sauna. But remember, too much of a good thing can be, well, sweaty. So, balance is key. Enjoy your sauna sessions, but don't forget to come out for fresh air. After all, health is not just about living longer, but also about living well. And part of living well is smelling good and feeling fresh. So go ahead, bask in the heat, but always remember balance is the key to a happy, healthy life. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful or informative, I'd greatly appreciate your support. Please consider liking, commenting and sharing, and allows me to create more content like this. Thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.